Hi guys, on this video I'm going to show you how I get to color grade my image from start to finish. So without wasting much time, let's just get to it. So you can see this group right here. I'm done with the frequency separation. So the next thing to do is to color grade this image. But first of all, what I normally do after frequency separation is to even the lighting on the subject. You can now see the face is brighter, this part is bright, this part is dark, and this is bright. So to even that, I'll come and pick my lasso tool right here. So after picking the lasso tool, first of all, I'm going to even this part which is bright on the face area. So I'm just going to select it. You can see the neck to some parts is bright, and this other hand is bright as well, and this part right here is still bright. So once I select all of that, the next thing is for me to feather this. So to feather this, just right click and come to feather. So make sure your feather is at 60. So once your feather is at 60, you click OK. So the next thing I'm to do right here, I'm going to use the curve which is right here, and I'll just come to the middle and reduce the brightness just like this. So you guys can see now it's not really bright again, so I think it's too much. I'll just bring it up a bit so you can now see it's actually nice now. So I'll also come to this other area that is dark and I'll select it as well. So I'll just repeat the same process and just select the dark part. So after selecting the dark part, I'll still right click, then come to feather, then leave it at 60 as well. I'll still come to my curves, then this time I'm going to take it up to brighten that area. So after doing that, you can see, let me group this. Let me just bring it down here for you to see the before and after. So you guys can see the before and this is the after. The lighting is looking even now. So the next thing for me to do is to head on to my retouch panel just to even the skin tone. I'll come to the magical skin tone right here, then I'll click on it. I'll allow it to load. So once it's done loading, I'll right click, but I have a safe selection already. If you don't, make sure you just select the image, just the subject, like the skin part, which is the hand, the face, and this other part. Let me just load the selection I saved. So I'm just going to load. I already selected the part, so you guys can see. Make sure you select all the skin part that is showing. So after that, I'm going to pick my brush right here. You guys can see. So I'll select this mask right here. Make sure the foreground color is on white. Then I'll just paint through to unveil what's on the black layer mask right here. So you can use your brush in selecting, but it will take time. So that's why I always like using this method, because it's fast and easy. So I'll just click the Q, my keyboard Q, to see the area that the effect has been added to. So you guys can see, I'll click it again to take that off. I'll press the Q again to take that off. So after selecting, to deselect this, I'll right click, then I'll deselect it. You guys can see I've even the skin tone. Let me show you the before and the after. You won't really see the effect of this, so but it has done a very big difference on this skin. So the next thing for me to do is to head on to my camera raw, but before that I need to create a layer on top of this so I can access the camera raw, which I'm going to press the Control Alternate Shift E if you are using a window. If you are using a Mac, Command Alt Shift E as well. So it's going to create a new layer right here. So I'm just going to head on to my filter, then I'll come to camera raw right here. So I'll just allow it to load. So once it's done loading, on this camera raw, note right here that I'll be using the basics and the color mixer only on this image right here. So pay close attention. So I'll open the basic. The basics will help me play around with my highlights, the shadows, exposure, and all of that. So let's kickstart. So for this highlight, I'll just take it right down to -60. So I'll just leave it at -60. You can see how the image is looking, but you shouldn't worry about it. I'll come to the shadow and I'll increase it to +22, or let me say +28. So after that, I'll come to the exposure, then I'll increase the exposure a bit to, I think it's okay. You can I just noticed that the shadow was too much, then I'll reduce it to 15, then I'll increase the exposure a bit. Then for the contrast, I'm going to add contrast to it a bit, but not too much, just a bit is fine. So you guys can see how it's looking now. I'll come to my white, then I'll take it to -8, the black also -8. So for the texture, I normally add just 1. So for the clarity also, I'll just add just a bit to it. I'm done. I won't use any other thing. I'll still come back to the exposure, then I'll increase it again a bit. You guys can see. Let me show you guys the before and the after. So I'll just press Q on the keyboard to show me the before and the after. So this is the before and this is the after. So you guys can see how the after is looking really nice, but I'm not really done. I'll still close the basics. I'll still come back to it, but for now I'll just close it, then come to the color mixer. I'll come to my saturation first of all. When I get to my saturation, I want to change this green on the background right here. I want to modify the green, add things to it. So I'm just going to just come right here, increase the green, like the saturation. I'll make it deep. I'll take it to +37. So once I'm done with that, I'll come to the orange. This orange takes care of the skin tone, so I'll just reduce it a bit to -4. So for the red, you can see, so I'm just going to add red just a bit to it. So once I'm done there, these other colors are not on this image right here, but the yellow is in this image, so I'll add yellow a bit. So I'll come to the hue and I'll take this green to this other part of it, and for the yellow I'll add to minus. So I'll come to the luminance, I'll darken the green a bit, then also the yellow a bit. So once I'm done, you can see the before and you can see the after of how it's looking. So once I'm done right there, I'll still come back to the basics, then add shadows to it a bit. And once I'm done with this, I told you earlier I'm going to use the basics and the color mixer only. So once I'm done, I'll click OK. So I just allow it to load. You can see how it's looking right here. So I'm not done. I'll still come back. I want to use the adjustment right now, so I'll click on the selective color. So I'm going to use the selective color really well to color grade also. So I'm going to come to the red. So I'll just shift it to plus. Then I'll come to the magenta right here. I'll add just 2. Then for the yellow, I'll just add a bit, then add a little bit of contrast to it. Then once I'm done, I'll come to the green, which is right here, and I'll just play around with this. I'll really dip the green. I want it to be much, so I'll just play with this. I'll come to the yellow. So for the yellow, I'll just add, just playing around. So there's no other color right here. So the next thing, I'll come to the black, then I'll just add like 2. I'll just play around with some of this, just like this. And the next thing, I'm going to open the curve, then I'll add brightness to it a bit as well. So the level, I'll also come right here, add contrast to it, then also brightness a bit as well. So once I'm done, I'll click the color balance as well. I'll come to the shadow, I'll add, and just play around with this a bit. Just a little is fine. The midtones also, I'll add this, then I'll add this. So let me group this and show you the before. I'll highlight all the adjustment I did, then bring it down. Then I'll name this color grade. So I'm going to show you the before and after. You can see how it's looking. Then let me show you the before and after of the adjustment and the color and the camera raw. So this is the before and this is the after. So you can now see how the image is looking really nice after that. So this is how I get to color grade my image in Photoshop. It's actually very simple and easy to do. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it's helpful. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel for more helping tutorial. But for now, I hope to see you in my next video.